Rams come in tonight at 1-2 in league play, but 10-4 overall. Also a new head coach and John Beilein disciple, Jeff Neubauer. What do you expect to see from them tonight?
Yeah, they're a good team. They're much improved. I think he inherited a good roster with Sevier and Rooms and Anderson, some of those guys there were some leftovers from the previous regime. But he inherited a good roster. He's got them believing. He's got them playing really hard. They force a ton of turnovers in the half court. Actually, us, and West Virginia, statistically speaking, are the only three that are in the top 10 in a lot of turnover and steals categories in the country. So they do it even differently than we do it. They do it. They're a little more risky. They'll run off, but they play way on top of you, make it very, very difficult to enter your offense, to get into any sort of rhythm. So it'll be a disjointed game. It may not be the prettiest game or aesthetically pleasing to the eye, but as long as we can dig out enough and win, that's what'll matter. But we're going to have to value the ball and take care of the ball and do a really, really nice job being strong with the ball and not giving them – we're going to turn it over. We're going to turn it over some. But we can't give them pick sixes. We got to travel. We got to throw it out of bounds, that sort of stuff, where we can set our defense, because our half-court defense is getting better, and if we can set that, I think we'll be in good shape.
So you discussed the defense. Offensively over this 6-game win streak, we've been averaging over 80 points, but it seems like defensively the team has started to catch up a little bit. Talk about the progression defensively since the A-10 schedule kicked off.
Yeah, and offensively we could probably average more if I'd turn them loose a little bit more, but when we do that, it doesn't help our defense out. Our best defense has got to be our offense, and so tonight, we don't need to give them a bunch of stuff in transition, so we got to control it a little bit on offense, not take a bunch of quick shots and long shots, but sometimes your first line of defense is a good offense, and that's what we've tried to do here, and that's why we're pounding that thing into Mo and really playing off of him. We limited we had the lowest number of poor possessions at St. Louis that we've had all year in the way we track possessions and possession strength, and I think that's helped our defense. When we can settle in and not give up stuff in transition and sit down in the half court and make them guard against our length and our quickness and some of those things. We do have good length for this league. We've got really good quickness, and when you got to try to score against that and we're set, we got Mo back there blocking shots and Tillman back there affecting shots. Pretty good combination for defense.
As far as offensive or defensive rebounding goes tonight, they've got two of the best offensive rebounders in the league in Singfelder and Runes. Talk about what we might do to try to affect that tonight.
Well, we've worked on it. We got to keep 43 and 30. That's Singfelder and Runes right off the boards. They're good. They plan on that backside. Coach Neubauer's a really good coach. His offense is designed. He has those guys sitting there on the back sides. You got to drive them out. Going to be some tough blockouts, and we're going to need KB and Doug and some of these guys to chip down there. And we're pretty used to Burgess doing that, but he's not ready tonight. So we've got to have those guys chip down there and help us out on those guys. And certainly we need to limit their second chance opportunities.
Great, thanks, Coach. Good luck against the Rams.
Sounds good.